WFLA now. Here's JB Buno.
Emergency crews at the scene of a partial train derailment in Florida. You can see here from Eagle 8 HD, 5 total train cars, including a propane tanker, currently on their side. Good afternoon, folks. JB here with you live on WFLA Now. Eagle 8 HD with Jack Royer in Eagle 8 HD over the Sarasota County, Manatee County line. The latest here from WFLA.com. The South Manatee Fire Rescue Chief saying that approximately 6 Seminole Gulf Railway cars have fallen off their tracks. We're counting 5 here from Eagle. We're going to get some updated information here from officials on the ground. But as we look here, and as Jack Royer has been doing some camera work for us from Eagle, you can see that there is considerable damage to the train tracks themselves as well. And the propane tanker that is on its side, that of course is a concern, but we're being told that infrared is being used to monitor the propane tank and that there are no leaks at this time.
Wow, this is bad. Another train derailment. At least this is like propane, so it won't be as like bad if the tanker explodes. It'll just create a very large explosion. But something needs to be done about these railroad tracks and stuff, and these derailments are caused by lack of maintenance and stuff like that. So these railroad companies need to have tighter regulations and, like, government inspectors like monthly inspecting their equipment and stuff until they can actually be big boys and take care of their own stuff.
This is not considered to be a dangerous situation at present. It is considered to be a safe situation, even though you can see that this was a derailment that caused significant damage to the rail itself. There's Jack highlighting some of the railway damage and some of the damage to the really to the wheels and to the axles of those train cars as we look here at emergency crews, train crews that are right next to it. Jack.
Wow, that's crazy. I wonder what caused the derailment. I'm assuming that the train cars derailing is what caused the destruction to the railroad system itself.
Jack is in Eagle. Jack, do you have us?
Jack, JB, I hear you loud and clear. As you noted, 5 cars seem to be overturned. One of them is a propane tank car, and I'm not sure if we've gotten reports of an additional car. I'm guessing there is substantial damage to other cars that are not necessarily flipped over. As you can see here, obviously the attachment between cars is flipped over on its side as well. So right now, in terms of cars that are actually off the track, 5 of them, as you note, the fire professionals here say they are monitoring that propane tank car with infrared. They say there's no threat right now at this point, but obviously people's attentions to train derailments are heightened given the situation that has taken place in East Palestine, Ohio in the past few weeks. So one of these cars is a propane tanker. 5 of them have sheet metal and rocks, according to fire officials. As you note, this is the Manatee-Sarasota County line, just to the north of Sarasota's airport, SRQ, for frequent flyers who know the airport codes. So we're told, like you note, that the fire officials say that propane tanker right there is not leaking and at this point is safe. And we should note there are no reports of any injuries with this incident as well. Unclear what exactly caused this, but numerous crews, as you can tell, are on the scene. I'll give you a better shot here as some of these crews sort of examine what's left of the tracks and of these train cars and the axles and the wheels, as you note. But look at those tracks just decimated in this portion, especially almost unrecognizable.
Yeah, something definitely needs to get done before more more trains derail that have highly toxic chemicals, like in East Palestine. I know there's like 1,000 something derailments a year. Not all of them are have toxic chemicals, but the ones that do or will, it's going to cause a great environmental hazard and be extremely detrimental to the communities living there. And people are already struggling enough, let alone um, having to pay medical bills and leave their house or community because of the negligence of some company.